Welcome back to the Black Star video. Today we're going to talk about the SEC's action against Binance and Coinbase. Let's talk about it. Let's get it. So my name is Rich, and today we're going to talk about the Binance Coinbase security and exchange fiasco that's going on right now in the whole crypto community. I made a video the other day talking about or stating whether Cardano is a security or not. In my opinion, and according to the law, it's not. Now, has Binance and Coinbase violated security law? We'll talk about that. I'm going to give you my perception as to why the SEC went into this action against the two of them, and do they have legitimate cause or not? But anyway, like always, let's get into the video. So looking at the market, it fell drastically in the last couple of days and then went right back up. We fell all the way down to 25.8, I believe, or somewhere along that figure, then shot all the way back up to almost 28,000. Now we're somewhere around 26.5 right now, according to Coinbase. Now we're somewhere around 26.5, 26.4. It's fluctuating, it's going sideways. We don't know where it's going to end up at. There's a chance that it goes down, the chance it goes back up. We don't know yet. But we do know is that the SEC's actions against crypto communities, especially the two largest exchanges in the US, Coinbase and Binance, have not 100% destroyed the market, hurt the market in a very drastic way. It has not. Their actions have done nothing but bolster the community to become together and become stronger. And that's what we need to do. So if you're watching this video and you're part of this crypto revolution, get involved. Contact your congressman, your senator. Let them know you're not happy with the SEC and their shitty regulation and their attacks on this industry. It is not right. It is not fair. And we should have a voice. So let's have a voice. Let's have one together. Get involved. So the actions that the SEC has done against Binance and Coinbase has gone to Twitter, and it's all over the place. June 5th and 6th, they sued Coinbase and Binance. What's going to happen tomorrow? Who are they going after next? The enforcement actions by the SEC are just ridiculous. And here goes another one where it showed the price of Bitcoin did drop, and it just went right back up. Crypto is unaffected in its totality by the SEC's actions. Remember, this is a worldwide asset class. It's not governed by any one country or sovereignty at all. This is around the world, and the world's embracing it before the U.S., and the U.S. is going to get left behind. And I understand the U.S. does not want crypto, but they have no choice. I mean, the memes are getting better and better as you go on with this stuff, and I can't help but laugh, but this is kind of funny. This is a cool replay that's on Twitter. I'm going to play it for you right now.
The biggest crypto failure in history is probably FTX at $9 billion. Were you the chairman of the SEC when FTX collapsed?
Yes.
And how many times did you meet with FTX prior to their collapse?
I think my public record shows 2.
You met it with FTX at least twice. And arguably, the second biggest crypto failure in history was Terra Luna. Who was the chairman of the SEC when Terra Luna collapsed, sir?
We had brought...
You were, sir, reclaiming my time. You were. Does it concern you that your approach to the digital asset industry is actually driving this industry out of the United States?
Trying to drive it to compliance, and if they're not complying with the laws...
You say the crypto market is rife with non-compliance. However, existing SEC rules make no sense for blockchain-based companies, and following them would actually kill these businesses. Your regulatory style lacks flexibility and nuance, and as a result, you've been an incompetent cop on the beat.
I mean, this replay of what went through Congress and the Senate, the Senate during that time with the Republicans questioning Gary Gensler and him acting as if he doesn't know what's going on was just utter ridiculous. I mean, the man's approach is not towards regulation in any shape of the game. I mean, and it doesn't make any sense. We need the SEC to give crypto or the crypto industry some direction into compliance, not avoid compliance, not hamper them with old rules that doesn't apply. Give them sound body regulation, which the SEC refuses to do under its leadership with Gary Gensler. And here goes an article about Coins Plunge for a second SEC hit by crypto exchange. And that means that after they went after Binance and or Coinbase, the ridiculousness of it drove the price of crypto down. They named several cryptos to be securities, which is arguably untrue. And the only reason why they're saying that is because these cryptos offer staking services. Because they offer staking services, they make them as securities because they believe that people are investing in them or staking them to expect a return on investment. When the whole fundamental ideology of staking, especially with Cardano, is that it's used for security, and it's also the concept with Ethereum. And as a reward, new coins are created and distributed to the ones who stake. You're not getting cash in, you're not getting money back, it's not a voucher, it's more coins. And the expected value of those coins are unrealistically known. No one knows what the price of Bitcoin or crypto is going to be tomorrow or 2 minutes from now or 10 years from now. There's no expected value, set value of return. On top of that, the percentages of return vary, especially with Cardano. We don't know what the percentage of return is going to be. You just never know. You just never know, because there is no set pattern. There isn't a set percentage. We don't know what value is going to be today and or tomorrow, especially considering when the SEC takes actions like this. So I believe that they're wrong, and the reason why crypto prices are dropping is because of the constant enforcement actions that they're doing instead of giving regulatory guidance. The legal action that the SEC is also taking against Binance by trying to freeze its assets can destroy the Binance exchange in its entirety. It could also do the next step, which is destroy my investment and your investment that are held on that exchange. Liquidity in the exchange can dry up immediately, and that would be the end of the Binance exchange, destroy them in its entirety. And this is what Gary Gensler is looking to do. He's looking to destroy the exchange, drive his customers away, and kill that market, which would also drive the price of Bitcoin down and every other commodity asset that is on that exchange listed. This is a sad step that the SEC has done, and I believe that legal action needs to be taken either by Congress and the Senate to limit the authority of the SEC from this point on. What they're doing is abuse of authority, abuse of power, and according to what has been risen from the ashes, that Gary Gensler tried to get a job with Binance and Binance turned them down. So this seems personal, and there's actually a leverage of a conflict of interest here, because he sought to get a job and now he's taking legal action against a company who operated in the States since 2018, and it's just ridiculous that the SEC is doing this. It seems personal. Why not go to freeze the assets of Coinbase as well? So my personal opinion here about the Coinbase and Binance lawsuit vary only because of the actions that they took against the two different corporations. One is commingling funds, playing with unregistered securities. The other one is the same, but also that they acted as an unregistered bonding brokerage, unlicensed security vendor, so to speak. Meanwhile, the whole industry is asking the SEC for guidance, clarity, and regulation, and they refuse to do so. Do they have a shot at suing Binance and or Coinbase and succeeding? Yes, they do. Are what they're saying legitimate? To a small degree. Are the cryptos that they're talking about securities? Is undefinable by law at this time. But there is an idea that, and I can only speak for Cardano, the way that Cardano is implemented, the way that the ecosystems run, the blockchain is geared, it is not a security. It's decentralized. It was never offered in the US with expectation of a profit. So those two avenues are gone in the Howey test. What's also gone is that all the coins that were sold in the US were bought in the secondary market, making the argument that this is security fallacious, and it will not stand up in court. Not at all. What the argument is that, will the staking aspect of Cardano make it a security? Again, according to the law, I don't believe so. Is Cardano security? In my prior video, I stated why it's not, and I'm going to say that in my heart, I believe it's not a security in any aspect. Staking is not a security action. Does not deem it a security. It is not giving you cash, and there isn't a crypto in the world that is sanctioned by the US to be currency or fiat in any way, shape, or form. So it's an asset class that's considered a commodity, and you're gaining more of that asset class by providing security to the network by staking your coins. It works the same way Bitcoin mining does. So I don't believe this will stand up, but this will go in court, last for the next year. Hopefully the new administration will come in. Gary Gensler will be out. Hopefully he'll be out in the next 6 months anyway, but just my opinion. So I'm not sure what everybody else's opinion is in this matter, but my opinion is that this case won't stand up. If the worst case scenario happens that Binance and Coinbase want to get rid of these claims, squash with SEC, they'll pay a fine and it's over with, and the staking as a service will be gone on both exchanges. That'll be the end of it. Then I believe that Gary Gensler and SEC will try to come after all the individuals in the US who are providing staking services with Cardano and every other protocol as vehemently as they can. Those protocols will also stop. Those people will stop staking as a service, and that would be a very sad moment. I'll leave the US immediately. But again, the actions taken by the SEC are without merit. I don't believe it will stand in court. I believe that Binance and Coinbase have a strong fighting chance, especially when you don't give regulatory clarity and you're not trying to in any way, shape, or form. And also when the companies that you're stating are violating the law ask you for clarity and you refuse to do so. You can't do that. You just can't do that. You can't ask for legal guidance and then later on say, hey, you violate the law. It doesn't work that way. Not in the US anyway. So that's my opinion. That's my belief. I believe that the SEC is like the Hail Mary into crypto, hoping that something sticks and they get a positive or favorable case out of this. I highly doubt that it will go the distance. So again, my name is Rich. Thank you for watching the video all the way to the end. If you like the content, hit that like button. If you want to get notified every time I make a video, hit that bell notification. Support the channel Blockstar Crypto by subscribing. Get the word out about Blockstar. Every Saturday and Sunday I hold a ClubHouse meet. The link's in the description. Come at 6 p.m. Come chat. Come talk. Let's talk crypto. Let's talk life. Blockstar, light in the darkness. Peace.